What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Please, please, please let me know if you can hear me before we get started. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Happy hump day, happy hump day, happy hump day. It's been a while since we even really tapped into the morning time lives. So we here. But y'all let me know if y'all can hear me really quick. Just a thumbs up, a chef emoji, or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, perfect. All right. Listen, what's going on, everybody? Happy hump day yet again. This is your boy Chef Don Don. Listen, we have a lot to talk about, right? We have a lot to talk about, but y'all already know how we do some things over here. All right. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and make sure that you subscribe. Listen, in case if you came up in here and you forgot to take your shoes off by liking the video, I ask that you head back and take your shoes off and like the video and then come on back in here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen, please make sure that you like the video. Um, make sure again that you subscribe. Listen, y'all, your boy has been stressed, you know, in everything, because the award show is getting ready to come up, and I'm super excited about it. But y'all know how it is, when you working on a project and you just want it to be the best thing possible. And so, with that being said, it's been stressful these last couple days. All right. But y'all keep your boy lifted. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna have this award show. We still gonna keep on pushing, because especially when you got other personal things going on in your life as well. It could be tough. So listen, I just need y'all to support me. All right. And that's by liking the video, getting the word out, letting everybody know to meet us back here on the 27th for the award show. Child, because why would you miss it? Best Reality TV Star 2K23 Awards Show, February the 27th, 2023, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You do not want to miss this, while paying homage and being a bit shady. Again, you ain't want to miss it. February the 27th, 2023. For sponsorship information, head over to www.bstv2k23awards.com. Again, that's www.bstv2k23awards.com. While paying homage and being a bit shady. We'll see you February the 27th. Let's get it and let's go. That's on period. So y'all don't got a reason to miss this event. You don't got a reason to miss this event. We'll see you back here on the 27th for sure, for sure, for sure. All right. Now, listen. If you would like to support the channel, it is going directly into the award show and production costs. So listen, you can bless the Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. It is greatly appreciated, y'all. Y'all already know this is my baby, so you know the late nights, the early mornings, the brainstorming. But anyway, thank you guys so much for the support that you guys have given me thus far. But if you guys do decide to send anything over, it is greatly appreciated. Okay. All right. Well, listen, let me get in here and speak to y'all. Okay. How is everyone doing today? Let me see. Let me speak to the people today. What's going on? Simply Elegant One. I'd rather look at this from a different device versus looking at this one, child. Okay. What's going on, Simply Elegant One? What's going on, Mia? What's going on, Ranting? What's going on, Too Feisty, Kim and Nicole? How y'all doing? Nicole, what's going on? Pinocchio Rules, how you doing? How you doing? LMV, what's up with it? Messy LMV, honey. Just simply what's going on? What's going on? Nino Brown, what's up with it? What's up with it? And Miss Major, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Listen, shout out to the members on the channel. Okay, shout out to the Patreons as well. All right. Patreons as well. They know when I go live first. They do get exclusive content. We did cook last week. We might do a little cooking either here maybe tomorrow or something like that, just a little quick meal or something another over there in Patreon. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and join Patreon. All right. Join Patreon. Listen. So you guys want to make sure that you keep an eye out. Make sure you set your notifications for the channel, okay? Because what we are going to be announcing is we are going to be announcing a couple of winners for the awards that we may not necessarily get to during the award show. So you guys don't want to miss that. So keep an eye out for the official announcement that probably will come out later on this afternoon. So be prepared for that. What's going on, Aunt Natty? How are you, Sarita? Thank you for joining us this morning. Hopefully you do subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much. We're glad to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So listen, you don't want to miss the awards. So we are going to be announcing a couple of those awards. You don't know which ones they are going to be. So you want to make sure that you are present for that. I'm super excited about it. Okay, so that's that. All right. Listen, I hope y'all are doing well. Let's pull in some positivity, okay? Let's pull in some positivity. Please, let's pull in some positivity. You know why? I told y'all it's been a little tough for me these last few days. So I just want to have a good kiki. We gonna still keep it a buck though. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna keep it a buck and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? All positivity over here. Okay. All right. So let's get into our show for today. Cause I do gotta go back to production duties. I am so excited. I am so excited. Okay, listen. So today on the roster, what's going on, Lysandra? What's going on, Belle Wilson? How are you? How are you? Okay, so today we are going to be discussing Brat and Judy. Everybody has been talking about their new addition that they are expecting to be in their family. So congratulations to them. We are going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about briefly, I don't want to give them too much, okay, but we are going to talk about Natalie Nunn and the childish grandmother herself, Tommie Lee, okay. We are also going to talk about the bishop, what we call him over here, we call him Bishop Bull, okay, you know what I'm saying, that's what we call him over here. But we are going to talk about Larry's response to Bishop Bull, okay. So anyway, we are going to get into that, and then child, we briefly touched on the young lady who states that she is the daughter of Aaliyah and Ara, okay, Ara Kelly, okay, but she was saying that baby, she was like afraid for her life and stuff, and guess who went to go pick her up? Okay, it was the the Jaguar Wright, baby, the Jaguar Wright. So yes, we got to get into this. We got to get into these things. We got to get into these things. What's going on to everybody that's just coming in here? Hey, Bernita, how are you? How are you? How are you? Okay, listen, Chef, I'm looking at this thumbnail and the girl claiming, you know what, you know what. Somebody, I got to take your wrench away. Not her and the Bishop Favor. Ooh. I will not be a part of the shenanigans on today, okay? On today, I will not be a part of whatever it is that you guys have up your sleeve, whatever you have going on. I am not going to be a part of it, okay? Period. Period. Ah. Oh my God, not y'all agreeing, not y'all agreeing. Okay, so let's get into our first story. And our first story is we are sending a big congratulations over to Brat and Judy for um their new addition that they are going to be welcoming to the family. Now, what I did want to say in regards to this, congratulations to Brad and Judy. They seem to always, do it big. Judy has such a creative mind that I've noticed. But anyway, getting into this now, Brad reveals that pregnancy at 48. I thought it wasn't in the cards for me. So Brad and Judy appeared on Sherry Shepherd's show, and they did well, prior to that there was a reel that was placed on it was very strategic. I liked it actually. But there was a reel placed on Instagram, and then they definitely made their appearance on this Sherry Shepherd show, where they had a talk with Sherry about the uh expecting. Um, okay. So in regards to that, I did want to make sure that I gave a huge congratulations in regards to this because from what I hear, I am not a woman. Okay, let me first start there. I am not a woman. I don't know nothing about any of this. But what I will say is, I have heard from a lot of women that 48 is high risk pregnancy. And so I wanted to make sure that, uh, we send blessings over to Debrat as well while she goes through this journey and pray that she delivers a healthy baby. A lot of people was like, I was expecting Judy to be pregnant and not Brat, but one thing about it is, and one thing y'all kind of know how I feel about Brat, but one thing about it is I cannot take away that Brat is beautiful. Okay. And to be able for this to be her first child, and she's already loving to children, but for this to be her first child, for her to have the ability to carry the child, I think it's really huge. You know what I'm saying? And it is something to be very, very excited about. So again, congratulations to Brett and Judy. This is going to be extremely good to see. We saw the wedding, and now not y'all saying check on Lisa Ray. Listen, ooh, child, I can only imagine. She already going through the emotions, unfortunately for her mother's loss. So I can only imagine, child, what could possibly be in the works with Miss Lisa Ray. Okay, listen. All right, that's enough about that. Okay, that's enough about that. Again, congratulations to them. A lot of content creators who have touched on this have also stated, and I can't go without saying this, but you guys know that Brat did allegedly have a judgment against her where she had to pay someone. And so a lot of people, are saying, when you go through situations that aren't cheap, the i.e. the wedding, i.e. any of the fertility stuff that she had to go through or anything like that. They keep bringing that up for sure, which is major. I mean, if you did it, you got to pay the lady. You got to pay the lady. So I think that that's gonna always come up when you speak about anything in regards to the brand. Okay. Um, if you watch they show Judy told Brat she should have the experience since Brat. Yeah, and I can understand that absolutely because once I knew Judy, because I only knew about one of Judy's children, but I knew that she had more than one. But I ain't gonna say that I knew that it was three. However, I said that to say I could understand that you've been through that and you want to give Brad the opportunity to live that and to be able to experience that and I totally understand that. I totally understand that. I salute them for that. I salute them for that. And again, congratulations. Congratulations. Big congratulations. All right. So what's going on? Did I speak to Omar? What's going on, Omar? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so listen, I can't play it over here on the channel because y'all already know YouTube is on some stuff. All right, YouTube is showing up on some stuff. However, you guys, I'm pretty sure have seen the information sweeping through the internet streets in regards to Tommie Lee and uh what's her name? Natalie Nunn. Okay, now listen. Y'all know how I feel about Natalie Nunn over here. I don't like her long pie face either. But, but if I was Natalie, and if this little thing that they did wasn't staged, I'd have snatched Tommie Lee so bad. Tommie Lee is one of the most childish grandmamas I have ever seen in my life. You are a grandmother and you sit on, you do anything for a check. Okay, anything for a check. And so here's the thing, not knocking nobody's career, not knocking how nobody get the money. You know what I'm saying? However, at some point, when do you like grow up? Like now I gotta watch my grandchild see me acting this way. I don't care what y'all say. It's a type of way that you want your children and your grandchildren and your children's children and your nieces and your nephews to live, and you try to live by example. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't get it. I want Tommie to sit down somewhere. Okay, so allegedly, this is what happened. They was in London at a Chris Brown concert. Okay, and while they were at a Chris Brown concert, apparently Tommie Lee tried to speak and approach Chris Brown's son. Okay, and the security, shut the door, or some lady, I guess the nanny shut the door in Tommie Lee's face, and so she went off from there. F the kids, F your albino looking kids. Like you are, that woman is gutter trash. I don't like Tommie Lee. I will never like Tommie Lee. She is absolute gutter trash. Okay. In the same breath, she was like, I understand you're not talking about or you not want nobody to approach the kids. I won't want nobody to be talking about or approaching my kids, but you still do it. So what's T, sis? I really want Tommie to grow up. So apparently that got out, and apparently also, Natalie and Roly Poly Oly. What's her name? Ain't that her name? I'm really not trying to be funny. Roly Poly. That's it. I don't be watching that stuff, so I don't really be knowing these people like that. But I think her name is Roly Poly. Okay, well, her and Natalie Nunn came out and exposed exactly what it was and what took place. Right now, here go Tommie Lee. She gets online, she do a live, she tells the story, and literally confirms exactly what Roly Poly and Natalie said. I'm like, girl, how dumb can you be? Then magically her Instagram disappears. Then she comes back earlier today on another page, and then she addresses talk about, I don't think it's no way y'all thought that y'all could run me off of the internet. Girl, I want you to get somewhere and sit down. I really do. I am so tired of Tommie Lee. And in this scene that we see, because it looks staged, but it also looked like Tommie was on some, like, some of that, that stuff, that she was on that I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, she was doing all that stuff over there and stuff like that. That's what it seemed like. Okay. So I mean, I don't know, but girl, I got one thing to say. If you ever got smoke for me, one thing you bet not never, ever, ever, ever in your life do is try to snuck me while I'm eating. Okay. That would be the mistake of your life. Okay. I'm just saying. You can snub me from behind. You can do whatever you want to do, but don't you never, ever, ever do it while I'm putting something in my mouth. Okay. Because listen, one thing I ain't about to play with is about my food. Okay. And Natalie dropped that whole plate of food. Listen, I'd have been mad. Baby, I would have been mad. So, we would have been really, like, we would have had a big issue. Like, you could do whatever you want to do to me, but don't you never play with me when I got a plate of food in my lap. Don't never play with me like that. Ever. Okay. You can do a lot of things, but don't play with me about my food. But then, the interaction goes on. I, of course, can't play it over here, but the interaction goes on. And then, Tommie Lee, this is why I said what I said. Like, girl, you grab a knife and you're like in the air like this. Like, Tommie is out of control. She's out of control. I don't get it. I don't understand. I want her to get somewhere and sit her behind down. Sit down. Okay. So again, one thing you not about to do is speak on folks' kids. And technically, that's exactly what she did. You should have been okay with the fact that you did not need to approach Chris Brown's son. That's weird behavior, girl. Why did you need to approach him? He don't know you. He don't know you. So why in the world did you need to even approach him? Make that make sense to me. But you was gonna walk up and say, I'm Auntie Tommie or something like that. Like, he probably ain't gonna never see you again. Girl, you losing it. Y'all gotta make that make sense to me. Why in the world would you be approaching her? I mean, his son. Like, that little boy know you. He don't know you. That is weird behavior. Y'all be out here doing weird stuff. That is weird. Why did you need to approach a child like the child know you? Yo, see, this is why I always tell y'all I feel some type of way when it comes to the cheering. Okay. That's why I don't really like to show cheering on the channel. I like to respect. Yes, I like to respect people's privacy and boundaries. I do not like doing that. I just have a way. It's just something in me I don't like doing. So I don't know why in the world, and maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I would never in a million years approach a child as if the child know who I am. You think that man over there watching you look like a fool on the TV? Girl, um, so listen, I don't like Natalie. I do not like Natalie at all. But one thing again, you not about to do, you can get me doing anything else. Hmm. But see, if I was Natalie, I'd have had the dog walk you, girl. Cause ain't no way in the world you would have made me knock my plate up out my hand and a good drink. Girl, we do not got that type of time over here. Okay. Ever since we done gone through what we done gone through, we do not play about no groceries. Okay. We do not play about no groceries over here. Don't play with me about my food now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. You can do a lot of things, but don't play with me about my food. Yeah, Natalie can't fight. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying if I was Natalie, okay, if I was Natalie, I'm ignoring some of y'all's comments on purpose because y'all is on petty 5,000 today, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But yeah, so for me, you know, you don't speak on nobody kids, and that's just period. She can't expect for people to literally be like, "Oh yeah, Tommie, you good, you good, you was right in the situation, you was right." No, you wasn't. You shouldn't have said nothing about no albino. Like, what are you saying? But you the same one I hear sitting up here trying to look lighter. Like, do you really want to have a conversation? Do you really want to talk about some things? Do you really want to talk about it? I don't think you want to have that conversation. I don't think you're ready for that. So I want you to sit over there and get all of that clown looking makeup done on your face consistently over and over and over again. You over there, you somebody's grandmama. Girl, you is somebody's grandmama. Get somewhere and sit down. My God. So will I get physical over some food? No, that's not what happened. Okay. That's not what happened. What had happened was Natalie was getting ready to put something in her mouth, right? And then that when Tommie came up and did her head, you know, something like that. So what I was saying was, you do that while I'm getting ready to put something in my mouth. I am for the dog walk you, okay? And that's just that. But we do not promote no violence over here on the channel, okay? We do not promote violence over here on the channel at all. But listen, 2x4 will be high and mighty if you knock my food out of my hand. We not about to play about my food, okay? I play by a lot of things. My food ain't one. Ain't at all. So that's what I'm saying, Shirley. That's what I'm saying. I don't play by my food, okay? I don't play by my food. All right. Them is fighting words. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, listen. So that's that on Tommie and Natalie. Okay, that's that on Tommie and Natalie. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on to I'm gonna make Larry Reid and the Bishop last. So we're gonna discuss Jaguar Wright and R. Kelly and Aaliyah's alleged daughter. All right. So I don't know if you guys have seen the internet over the last couple of days. I would say it's been about a week now, maybe, or getting close to be about a week. And this lady over here, no, listen, I'ma go on and say it. She over here looking like Harriet Tubman down here in this TikTok video, okay, trying to persuade to us that she belonged to R. Kelly and Aaliyah. All right. And so, I have just been tuning into a lot of different things that have been going on the internet. However, I do ask that you guys please be respectful. Do not mention any other content creator's name who is involved in this situation. The only person that I will mention in this is Jaguar Wright, but anybody else that you have seen uh over, let's not mention them. Okay. But I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what is going on. So we know about a month ago, Jaguar Wright had rolled up to a barbershop over there in Duncanville, I believe, or DeSoto or somewhere like that. But it's here in Dallas, Texas area. Okay. She had rolled up over there, all right, and threw her son's ashes and stuff all over there, all over the people because she was mad about the man that she was her husband and the man that she allegedly was calling her nephew and stuff like that. And she got the throwing the ashes, and then she got the rubbing the ashes all over her face and stuff like that. So they say she went to the hospital. Then they say she was arrested. Then they say she went to the other hospital and stuff like that. And so then about a week and a half later, then she in Chicago airport tearing up the place, talking about give her MF and bags and stuff like that. And then people had a reason not to give her them bags, obviously, or something like that was going on. So, Jaguar just been doing a lot. I hear it in these social media streets, and she just ain't stopped yet. She been doing interviews after interviews after interviews after interviews. She been so prior to her having an exchange with this young lady on TikTok, she decides to get on a content creator's page, and she asked for donations because the girl said that she started to feel harmed because she was a part of some kind of cult, allegedly, is what she said. Okay. And so anyway, um Jaguar was like, "Oh girl, I'll come get you. I'll come get you. You want me to come get you?" And so allegedly, she got in her blown up car and was on her way to go get this alleged daughter of Ira, Kelly, and Aaliyah. Okay. Now let me tell you where I was still lost at. Okay. Let me tell you where I was still lost at. I was still lost at the fact that she said that she was Ira Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. That's why I'm lost at, period. Okay. Now, here's where things start to become a little bit fishy. So there were certain things that cash apps were like asked for, or did I say that backwards? They were asking for certain things for the cash apps, right? They were supposed to, for some reason, okay. And now, listen, y'all, I'm just reporting the news, okay? Just reporting the news. They were supposed to be going to some kind of hypnotic doctor or something like that. They were supposed to tell them why this young lady was having all of these issues. Now, the real mama and stuff then came out and allegedly said that she is, she has some mental issues. I ain't gonna say exactly what it is, baby, because y'all ain't forgive me. But they were saying that she allegedly has some mental issues or some things going on, and she is not alone. Like, she is not the daughter. That's what they saying. You know what I'm saying? So then anyway, Jaguar get her down there, they get her and stuff like that. She start going live on YouTube and stuff like that. The people start eating them up in the comments. What did you use the cash apps and stuff for, and all of that. Then Jaguar going into other people chat talking about y'all jealous because I'm getting the cash apps and stuff like that. And it has become a mess, right? But there are content creators who were in support of Jaguar Wright and this young lady in the beginning, And now they're all retracting certain things. They are not quite believing exactly what Jaguar is trying to do. Now, here's the only issue that I have with, well, I ain't gonna say the only issue, but here's one of the issues that I have. Clearly, Jaguar is not in the state of mind to assist anyone in a way that it sounds like this girl needs. Okay. And I say that by saying she's nobody's doctor. Okay. And although we can't, say what's going on with her mentally or whatever the case may be, right? However, what you're doing out here on these internet streets is very fishy, and folks is confused, and we do not believe you. And so that's where it comes into play. And then also with her own admission, she has admitted vocally that she has been in the hospital, if you know what I mean. Okay, she's been in the hospital, and in that particular hospital, okay, she has medication that she's supposed to take and all of this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm just a little bit confused as to what Jaguar is supposed to do for her. And so that's why a lot of people have been scammed and bamboozled out of their money, because they're saying like, but again, my understanding is, why would you even give her money in the first place? Like, she can help her. But again, some of the things that they did say that they were going to use the money for to support her, it ended up being the opposite. Okay. That's exactly what's taking place. And we're not having the bigger conversation. The bigger conversation that we should be having here is, when we do not have the credentials to literally take on other people's issues. And what I mean by that is, yeah, you can take on your sister's issues, you can take that on, or you can take on your friends' issues, right? But when it comes to stuff like this, and you have no one else to really put this on, Jaguar is not in a place to help this young lady at all. And that's the reason why I say we're not anybody's doctor. She's no one's doctor. She can't assist this young lady. Okay? You cannot assist this young lady. She was saying that because she was a part of some type of cult, that now they were out to get her, and she felt like she was being followed and all kind of stuff. I mean, it's crazy. It almost sounds like the same thing that Jaguar was saying before all this whole issue happened. You know what I'm saying? She then gets her on the live. Y'all know Jaguar talks strong and mighty. Have I ever told you to get online and say that I was doing blah 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 blah? Young lady, no. Have I ever? The young lady answer, no. Just as calm as can be. So again, here's what I'll say, and then I'm done with this. I do believe in making sure that your mental health is okay, right? And we all go through issues where we have moments. But I don't think that this young lady should be aligned with someone who just really doesn't have much to offer, in a sense of what she actually really needs. She Jaguar cannot offer her that. And I think everyone can see that at this particular point. And a lot of people are not here because they feel like Jaguar is exploiting this young lady. She's supposed to be, she has some type of network or some type of app or something like that. And in this app, she's supposed to be having like a 6-part series in regards to this young lady's life. So y'all, I'm like I said, I'm done with it at this point. But Jaguar, and I stand on this, Jaguar is not in a place to assist this young lady. And that's just that on top of that. Okay. That's that on that. All right. moving on, honey. Moving on, moving on. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. I actually have another story. He's not listed on here. However, I did want to discuss Don Lemon. Okay, I did want to discuss Don Lemon. All right, so today is Wednesday. And back last week, they did say that he wouldn't be back until Wednesday. Well, here is what is in the news in regards to Don Lemons being reported by TMZ. Don Lemons is on thin ice at CNN. Although he's being welcomed back for now, TMZ has learned that he's a strike away from getting the boot permanently, and he knows it. Sources with direct knowledge about Don's situation tell us that when the veteran anchor up, um, spoke with upper management in regards to his sexist comments that he made about any woman being, over the age of 50, because that was the example that was given, that he said that they are no longer in their prime. Okay, and so, that just became an issue. He did apologize, but they are saying that he has no more strikes. He makes a comment and he's out of there. And I found that very interesting. So I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. I will drop the link to the TMZ article. It is quite long because they have been covering this from the very, very beginning. But like I said, the bottom line is they're just letting him know. Now we know that Don agreed to these terms in addition to signing off on participating in formal training of some sort. So he is having to go through more training, which is it's to be expected when you go through a situation like this. You just got to go through some more training. We got to remind you again. That's how I took that. However, moving on from that, that was a hit and miss topic that I wanted to hit on. Also, y'all, Wendy Williams was caught out yesterday. I can't play the video. YouTube is on some stuff. And so I can't play the video. However, Wendy Williams was caught out, and as she was coming out, she saw someone that she knew, and Wendy was posing for pictures and all of that kind of stuff. And y'all already know what I say. Y'all can say what y'all want to about Wendy Williams. Daytime TV will never be the same without Wendy Williams. I also would love, 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 love to hear Wendy Williams' opinion. Sorry, but on a lot of these topics, I really do. So anyway, I wanted to speak on that as well. Was there anything else in the news that I wanted to talk about? Hold on one second. I'm just checking here. Was there anything else? Well, while I am looking, y'all, please make sure you like this video. Okay, please make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. All right, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Okay, subscribe. All right, period, 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 period. Okay, so I want to do a separate video on all this other stuff, but hold on one second because I do want y'all to hear something really quick. Um. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. Um, I don't think this is what I was looking for. I know that's not what I was looking for. Y'all, listen, if y'all would like to, please, please head over and bless the cash app. Bless the cash app. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay, and so I was trying to find you guys this video. Um, but I am not sure where it is. But anyway, the alleged daughter of R. Kelly and Aaliyah Child, she called herself singing. She sounds horrible. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I always keep it a buck. And yeah, she sounds horrible. She sounds horrific. Okay, she sounds like trash. Okay, she don't never need to sing again. Okay, that does not prove that you belong to Ara Kelly. That does not prove that you belong to Aaliyah. So I really want you to stop that. Okay, now moving on to the Bishop and Larry Reid. Okay, y'all. So the last time that we talked about the Bishop, I reported to you guys that, and we read some of the documents here back then. But a couple of weeks ago, the Bishop did serve Larry Reid's attorneys. Okay. He did have his attorneys accept his serve. Okay. So to make a long story short, when it comes to the Bishop, there were a lot of allegations. So in case if you've been hiding under a rock, Larry Reid and Genesis Warren were the first two to kind of commentate publicly on the bishop's robbery, right? And so, mind you, the New York Post, the New York Times, all these different places had already reported on this man before. But it just ended up being one of those situations where Larry Reid was discussing this. And so after he serves him, child, it is the response in which Larry responded to this man. Let me tell y'all something. Larry's attorneys dragged this man, okay, and what the statement is. So, what I plan on doing is we have to go deep, deep, deep in definite detail in regards to the lawsuit, okay? Because it is very interesting. But he went all of those months by saying that Larry was running from him and was scared to be served. But the whole time, the request was already put in for him to serve his legal team. So we gonna get into it. There are some other issues going on with the bishop. Allegedly, his ex-wife is speaking out. Baby mama of his children is speaking out or has spoken in regards to some of the things that he is being allegedly they saying some things about him. Hey, friend, what's going on? Friend, what's going on? What's going on? I hope you are doing good today. Hope you are doing good. Um, but yeah, so he also has some things going on with the church that he's in. Y'all do know that he moved out of Baby Shower Cathedral, because I know that's what y'all like to call that little church over there, that little closet. Where the original robbery happened. Okay, the original robbery. So he goes live on Instagram. I think the day before yesterday, he goes live on Instagram and he goes in by saying that he felt like Larry set him up, or he didn't say he felt like, he said Larry set him up. And he said what he was gonna do was he was gonna get all of these accusers. It's accuser after accuser after accuser after accuser on Larry Reid. And he would like for them to come up on his Instagram platform to tell their story. So I have an issue with all of this, because what man of God is really out here doing some stuff like this? This man is a clown, okay? And I don't even know why people sit over there and really actually support this man, be all up in his comments. Uh, like, this is really weird behavior. Really, really weird behavior. Like, you gonna do that, but you've already heard about the allegations that have come out about you. You might want to sit down, eat your ramen, and shut the hell up. Is what you might want to do, because um I'm not. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so again, Larry Reid's legal team did respond to Bishop Whitehead, but y'all still know that he is, He still got that other stuff with the New York district attorney or whatever it's called over his head. Like, that's what you really need to be focused on. Is that why you asking for $20 million so that you can go ahead and what? I mean, I don't get this, man. I really don't. I really don't. But anyway, um, so it's just getting ugly between the two. You know what I'm saying? But at this particular point, the bishop wants to keep it on social media, but you see Larry is just responding to it the legal way. I mean, you filed a lawsuit. Why do you keep coming for me? Like, why do you keep why? Like, I don't understand. He keep coming for the man, but he don't want the man to respond. I don't know why people be thinking that. Why do y'all think that? Why do y'all think that it is okay for you to come for folks and then they not respond? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. The feds on listen. He better get somewhere and sit down. Like, bro, you're not gonna be able to finesse folks for long. Okay. It just ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. And I mean, the accusations that are against him, oh my gosh, y'all, they are horrible. I mean, yeah, he got that illegal eviction going on where he tried to kick them people out of that church so he can still have service over there where ain't nobody there but him and the cameraman. Like, I'm not understanding what you doing. You was better off staying at Baby Shower Cathedral. They didn't have nothing else to steal but the stuff you had on. You could have stayed there. They could have stole some of the baby shower chairs. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they could have stole your backdrop. I don't know. But at this point, I don't get it. I don't understand. Uh, but I pimping you. You really coming for people. Yeah, the bishop is a clown. He really coming for people to get money. And dude, you not gonna be able to prove $20 million worth of lost work, nor are you going to be able to prove that you lost $20 million worth of, like, y'all. He has to prove this is a defamation case, right? Well, from what I understand, some of the laws over in New York recently changed in regards to defamation. Okay, now, but here's the thing: you still, in the new law, you still have to prove what like what about you was defamed. Like, okay, so he's going to have to prove that Larry came out of his rear with some of the stuff that he said. That was already articles on the New York Post, already articles on all these different pages like the Washington Post, or these news outlets rather. So I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't understand. But yeah. And he also served King Giles from what I understand as well. And that was also $20 million. So you mean to tell me you lost that many deals? And so that's $40 million that you coming after the YouTubers for. $40 million. So I really, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. You really got to prove that these people defamed you, but there was already articles and news stuff out about you. And why is it that ain't it the mayor? That man don't say nothing about you. Yeah, because all of these people know you was doing crazy stuff, and I'm not sure why Brian Ponder, his attorney, ain't telling him to shut them flappers up. Like, close your flappers. That's how you doing is out here flapping and gapping. Shut up. Like, do you not understand that the more you go live, the more you give Larry Reid, the more you give King Giles? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. The bishop got some issues and stuff like that. But yeah, he threatened to say that he was gonna have all of these accusers come on his platform and tell their side of the story. There was one, they said one guy that was in his comments that was saying that he wanted to come up, and he was like, nah. Yeah, that's your best bet, because what you don't want him to do is come up and say the wrong thing. But he's also going around with this narrative that, and look, I hate that this is always the first thing that people like to do, to victimize people. I mean, not victimize people or to shame people, but to always go to that first go to, oh, you got, I ain't gonna say the words, but that disease, the unfortunate disease that you can not like get rid of. Like, it's always that. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, you literally are trying to mess on the community, but nobody wants to call the stuff out that you are doing. Like, I don't get it and I don't understand, but I am going to be doing a full breakdown over in my Patreon after the award show in regards to all of this, because this goes on and on and on. We will be reading the documentation, okay, over on Patreon as well, because again, it's going to be a series. Okay, it's going to be a series, because when I say Larry Reid's attorneys clap back, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, we got to get into it. But listen, y'all, you guys know that I'm over here, trying to produce an award show. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys are going to be coming back on the 27th and meeting us back here at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here. But actually, before that, we are also going to be doing a pre-show. So make sure that you are here. Make sure that you know that your fave won this particular award. One thing I also want to say is I can't do any of this without the support of you all. Like I told you guys, this was my baby, and um I had to apologize earlier because I know I probably been a little bit snappy and stuff like that, but that's just because I'm super stressed. Not an excuse, not an excuse. This has been super stressful. However, I'm going to execute this because this was a goal of mine, and I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I have to do, I'm going to execute this and make sure that it does happen. And then, personally, I have a lot going on too, a lot going on that I haven't said anything about, but I'm praying that the particular situation does get better. Situations, should I say, do get better. And I pray that anything that you guys are going through as well, that you get better, and that the situation itself gets better. Because it's a lot going on right now. It's really a lot going on right now. That's why I kind of wanted this show to be goofy and fun. A little, I mean, it's some heavy stuff going on, but I try to approach it with a little laughter, a little lightness, um, to lighten up the day. Just because again, it is a lot going on. So yeah, guys, we are literally gearing up. We are just, oh my gosh, we're just 5 days away from the award show. We're just 5 days away, 5 days away, 5 days away. All right. So one thing you need to make sure that you do is head over to the website, make sure that you're registered, have some great things that'll be coming to you throughout the weekend, considering this is like our awards weekend or whatever the case may be. Also, the NAACP awards is this coming up Saturday as well. So I'm pretty sure that I will be watching and taking care of a couple of other things, just gearing up for Monday. But you guys, I really appreciate your support. I ask that if you can support the channel, the Cash app is going to be scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It is greatly appreciated. If you could, okay, it is greatly appreciated if you are going or if you are donating to the channel. Greatly appreciated. Okay. Now listen, Also, too, y'all know I support my boy Scotty. So please, please, please make sure if you have not voted for the Boss Bay Awards, that you take some time out to go ahead and vote for him for YouTuber of the Year and Boss Bay Podcaster of the Year for him and Jamar. Want to make sure that we support them and that they leave with that award on that night. Okay, it is super huge. It's award season. Y'all know it's award season. It's also Black History Month, and you do still have time to get some sponsorship packages for the actual award show here. That is going to be advertising your business, your YouTube channel, or whatever the case, whatever you need. Just reach out to us and let us know. You have a couple more days to go ahead and get those in. But other than that, guys, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. I I know you guys are gonna really be upset with me, but I haven't really eaten, in the last I'll say like a hearty meal in the last uh, 48 hours. I nibbled yesterday after I cooked, but you know, I'm about to go find something to eat for sure. But again, guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you stay connected with me on Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, here on YouTube. Again, if you would like to donate to the channel, it is at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate you all again. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, this was a good little midday chat for you. And with that being said, I wish everyone a great rest of your hump day. Make sure that you like the video on your way out. Make sure you subscribe if you have not done so. And also make sure you bang that notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Also, we will be live maybe later on this evening or tomorrow in regards to some announcements on some of the awards that may not make it to the actual award show. Okay. So make sure you stay tuned for that announcement. Patreon members, you will know. Patreon and members of the YouTube channel, you guys will know first. So again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you for blessing the channel in any way, whether it is liking or any monetary donations. Again, I appreciate you all, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace and blessings. Best Reality TV Star 2K23 Awards Show, February the 27th, 2023, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You do not want to miss this, while paying homage and being a bit shady. Again, you ain't want to miss it, February the 27th, 2023. For sponsorship information, head over to www.bstv2k23awards.com. Again, that's www.bstv2k23awards.com. While paying homage and being a bit shady. We'll see you February the 27th. Let's get it and let's go.